Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to have a groundbreaking interview with Hui Yian from Singapore. And she's going to be talking about a revolutionary tool called Wellspa. Dot, well, I won't say .io, it's Wellspa, and it's part of artificial intelligence, and she'll tell us more about that when she does her presentation. So, Huyen is would you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Hui Yian. I'm from Singapore. Actually, Singapore is a very small island on the world map. And interestingly, earlier this year, if you have heard about a documentary, and it's also featured on a Netflix called Watch Live to 100 Years Old, Secrets of the Blue Zone. Singapore is actually awarded as one of the 5 countries in the world classified as the blue zone. So you will be able to find out why from me how we can actually live up to 100 years old healthily.
And so why do you do what you do, Ian?
Okay. Some background about myself. I'm actually born in Singapore, educated here all these years, and I'm actually how I describe myself is just a typical employee. So I've been working in the corporate for more than 20 years. Half of my time were in audit industry, and the other half was like in accounting. And as you may be aware of, these are two very stressful jobs, spending long hours, traveling on a computer, talking to people. So guess what? I have neglected about my health. I wasn't quite active, not doing much of sports, always eating out. So basically, my health has suffered. And so about my last 10 years, I spent a long period of time trying to make changes to my lifestyle to improve my health. And I have experienced or so-called tried different things. Yeah, basically from making changes to my diet, to being more active, taking up exercises like long walk and Pilates, and etc. So now that my health has improved, I really want to share how I've done it. More importantly is I just basically have a message to share about the importance of treasuring about the body that we are born with. Basically take care of our health, then we can get to enjoy our life to the fullest. Yeah. So that's the message that I like to share with all of you.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that. And so, a minute ago, you were talking about the blue zone, and just for our listeners who may not be completely clear about what a blue zone is, could you
Mm.
explain what a blue zone is?
Okay, actually, blue zone is just a term or terminology that is defined as a place or on Earth whereby the number of people residing there has a higher ratio or higher probability of living beyond 100 years old.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sure there's certain factors, whether it's it environment or whether it's a lifestyle habits, or probably it could be a community living, or even the things that they eat has actually contributed to why they are living beyond 100 years old. So those countries that have more people living beyond 100 years old, therefore are classified as blue zone.
Gotcha. All right, thank you. I'm sure our listeners appreciate what you just shared. So I was going to ask you about value, but before we talk about value, I think we should actually talk about the product. And so why don't we go ahead, and I know that you gave me a video is like to share about the product. So I'm going to go ahead and share that and then give you a chance to talk, and then we can get to value later. Okay?
Sure, appreciate it.
You're very welcome. So here is the video. Wow, the music was great. It sounds exciting. It's like I think it's time for you to tell us what was that we just saw.
Da-da-da-da. So am I supposed
Ah,
to do the same? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing the video. So allow me to do a little explanation of what is this device all about. Okay.
is it?
Can you can you see the screen?
Nope, I cannot. And so there you go. I can see it now.
Okay, cool. All right. So the earlier video has actually featured a very exciting device. As you can tell, it's very cool. More importantly, is we believe that this is the only device right now in the world that basically are able to combine the benefits of having wellness together with beauty. And it can actually give you three very important benefits. Mainly, this called restore, revitalize, and rejuvenate. And what is the meaning of restore? Basically, is to take care of our inner health, our well-being, and revitalize is more on the beauty side. That means the external appearance, whereby we will get more lean, we have better muscles, and the ladies probably will be concerned about the cellulites and the lines that they have on the body. And last but not least, rejuvenate is something that probably everybody needs as long as you are young, you are sporty, you are moving around. You actually need some form of a pain relief, and that can actually help you for what we call a pre and a post workout. Okay. And I'm going to continue my sharing with sharing something with you that is quite unique. It's called lymphatic drainage. It's probably something that is pretty popular in the Asian world, whereby we usually believe that if things flow within our body properly, then we'll be healthier. But the technical term is actually called lymphatic drainage. And it got to do a lot with what we call a lymphatic system. So everybody has actually lymphatic system within us. And it's very important to have a healthy system to be effective, so that we wouldn't have all the toxic inside us. And that's where if we have high toxics, then these are the probably the symptoms that we're going to get. Yeah, some of us may feel lethargic or we get sick easily. Some may even get depressed. Some may get headache, or you can't really sleep, or even short of breath. Yeah. And people, the next question that you may ask is, why will we get all this? Why do we get toxic? How do we get blockage in our body? Yeah, this little slide has actually list down all the different factors. Yeah, I would say the probably the most popular contributing factor is stress. Yeah, stress is something that probably a lot of us face, especially in the modern world, whereby we basically, as you can tell from my earlier story, I basically just work hard and forget to take care of my body. We have a lot of deadlines to conform to. Yeah, so we have a lot of stress, and after working very hard, I have forget to take care of my diet. Yeah, so these are the probably possible factors that may cause a lymphatic blockage. Yes. So that's why it's good and very important to clear out toxics in our body as and when. And if we manage to do that, these are all the benefits that we get. And most of us in the past usually go for what we call a lymphatic massage to actually drain off all these toxics. And guess what? Today, what I have is a handheld device, which is what you have seen in the earlier video, and it's called a Wellspa IO because it's actually also supported by AI with a smart app that you can load on your phone, where they can actually pair it and you can do your treatment at home. Yeah. So this Wellspa has actually three benefits. Yeah. Basically, it can restore your well-being, revitalize your look and look better with better muscles, and also rejuvenate your body and will give you no more pain. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have any questions for me, Eric?
Yeah, actually, I do. I mean, it sounds like a very incredible product. Is you're purporting that it does all these marvelous things. So it's obviously been out in the market a little bit. So you must have testimonies from people who have already experienced it. Can you share what some people have experienced firsthand, please?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Before I forget, actually, I just want to mention that actually this device is still at different countries in the world because our company has different offices in more than 50 countries. So some of the countries, like in Asia, from the country that I'm from, Singapore, and Malaysia, only very few countries have so-called pre-launched this device in October, 2 months ago. That's why I'm very privileged to have first-hand experience, and my team has actually created some testimonials. And of course, it's going to go on a so-called public sale soon. Singapore is going to take place next month. Still not so sure about the market in US and the Western countries, but once I have the information, I'll share with you maybe the next time. Then
Okay.
having said that, yeah, because we have the Wellspa device for about 2 months now, yes, you're right. We have created a lot of testimonials and allow me to share a few with you now. Okay, so
Okay.
the first one is basically what we call the beauty part. Yeah, as you can tell clearly visibly from the photos, the left photo shows that the cellulites on the legs have actually clearly improved only after about 3 months of using Wellspa. And the little arm on the right side, though it doesn't belong to me, but it's proven that this lady actually has much tighter muscles on her arms, also after about 3 months of using Wellspa. Okay. Then
Wow.
next, yeah. Okay, then the next part is the pain, which I promise you that we will have pain no more. Um, I'm sure all of you will have some form of a ache or pain somewhere. You know, all of us love to use our phone and we keep looking down. So this create a lot of tension and stress on our neck, and due to long hours of working on the laptop or due to lack of exercise, these are all some form of a stress on our body, and that may result in ache. And sometimes we also get ourselves injured if we are not mindful enough. So what I'm sharing with you is actually a testimonial from a lady who has actually injured both her left hand and also her right hand. Yeah. So she was just being not mindful. She actually twisted both her hands. And just after 5 minutes of Wellspa to each hand, yeah, you can see also clearly visibly that in before that she cannot even twist her right thumb, oh, her left thumb. And after 5 minutes of Wellspa, she can actually totally move her right thumb over. And as for her for her right hand, yeah, she before that she can actually also turn and bend, and she cannot carry heavy things. Now she's able to carry some loads of things also after 5 minutes of Wellspa. Isn't it exciting?
That is that's it's amazing. It's I mean, it's really amazing. Just simply
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Okay. Then the last testimony that I'm going to share is I'm sure you heard of rheumatism.
Yes.
Rheumatism is, yeah, is something that we have accumulated over years of wear and tear, and we always joke that sometimes it can be like some form of a weather change. Before the weather turn cold, your body may actually some parts of your body may actually feel some ache and what we call sourness, some aching inner pain is coming, so probably it's going to rain or snow later. So what I have here is a lady who has actually this rheumatism symptoms for many years. And guess what? After using the Wellspa for about 5 minutes, her rheumatism in her right knee actually has totally not only been relieved, and so far since October, she hasn't has this ache or sourness in her right knee anymore. Yeah, so this is how wonderful this device can help people with. Okay.
Now, I keep hearing you talk about women, women, women. What about men? It's like, is this device any good for men as well?
Yes, very, very good question. Maybe you can be my first male testimonial in US. Having said that, we also have a lot of testimonials in male bodies because we also have men that has ache, frozen shoulder or even a knee injury. But because I was putting together these testimonials in a very short period of time that is in English version, yeah, so once I get hold of those in the Chinese version, I can do a translation for you and I can share that with you.
Or share with the audience at another time. We'll have to bring you back as have to bring you back for the hard launch when everything goes live.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
okay. And
Maybe
so
we have
before
to cut.
before we go ahead and end this interview, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience about Wellspa and or anything?
Sure. I believe that Wellspa is something that is everyone will need Wellspa. Not only that, why? Because Wellspa is a device that you can bring home, and because of the benefits and the value that we can give people, whether is it in injury, in ache, or just for health reason, for lymphatic system, and for beauty, it is everybody needs Wellspa. And the best part is it's very very small. It's a smart device, and you can actually place it at home, and everyone in the family can actually make use of the device. Yeah, so that's my little tip for everyone.
So, pain no more is what you are promising, and they can get relief from this device called WellSpa. My question for you is, you've talked about it. How do they get it? Where do they get it from?
Oh yes, okay. Because this device has not really officially launched yet, but if you really want to get hold of the set, you can contact me either on my Facebook page or you can WhatsApp me. I can give you the information on where to get it directly from the company.
All right, everyone, you've heard that. Is like if you contact her, she will actually, if in the links below, is like you should be able to find a link to be able to get her contact information. And so, again, it's just really, really nice to have you here. Is like, and thank you so much for sharing this product. I'm really curious about it, so I might take you up on being that first person to try it in the US when the opportunity comes, because I lift weights and I do all these different things. So it'll be, it might give me pain no more. So we'll see. And so
Yes,
thank you for being a guest, and thank you for providing your contact information for all those who are out there who are interested in learning more about this product. Everyone, be fast. It's like get ahead of the ball game, get on a waiting list, contact her, contact the link. And so this is definitely a groundbreaking piece of equipment. Um, and I want you to have pain no more. And so thank you very much for joining us. Everyone, thank you for um, joining us today with our guest, and have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. This is Ruler in Peace signing out. Until the next time.
thank you.